Hello.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
Big Friday.
Yeah.
It's a big Friday for us.
It's a big day.
We are like ancient now. I think that's what this means.
It does. Yeah, it does make us feel old. Makes me feel old anyway.
Yeah.
Just thinking about when
you did what
reminiscing.
Yeah. It's been very reminiscing. Yeah. So today we get to celebrate.
Yeah. A monumental moment.
In
Evan's life.
In our son's life. Our youngest, our baby.
He's get to graduate.
He's going to graduate today. He's going to walk across that windy stage.
Yeah, and be a big boy now. Go to college. Grow up.
And the implications behind that, right? Like there's so many feels right now. Like there's the immense pride. I'm just so proud of him. He's done wonderful.
Yeah, with academics
for
friends.
For those of you who don't know, like me, I was a horrible student. Did not have a GPA to go to college. I think I ditched more classes than I attended my senior year. And our kids are like the opposite of that.
Yeah, they're good kids.
They're really good kids. Yeah.
They have a good set of friends. They've had academically done well.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't gotten in any trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty proud that we dodged all the bullets. Because everybody used to say...
We dodged the curse.
Everybody would say that it's going to come back worse than what you did to your parents.
Yeah.
And so far, knock on wood, that
somewhere around
our kids were better than us, at least.
I mean, you were a good student, at least.
Yeah, I did. Academics were easy.
Yeah. But behaviorally.
But yeah, I had some questionable choices.
A little bit of a struggle there. Let's just say our kids, neither of them in their high school career did we have to get a phone call from the police saying that they'd had a party at our house. So that, we...
Evan did get a phone call for walking around at night.
Well, that's true. There was one time that we got a phone call from the police.
He was a missing child.
Thinking that he was a missing child. Because he fit the description and somehow didn't have his ID on him at that day. Because he wasn't driving.
And just walking the neighborhood.
Just walking the neighborhood and got, so there's that.
That's not bad.
No.
That's pretty good.
I think all things considered.
Yeah, so he graduates. It's Friday.
Mm-hmm. So we kind of figured in honor of him, and to just kind of talk about not only how it feels as a parent when you see your baby graduate, but to think about lessons we've learned from Evan. Mm-hmm. Things he's taught us.
Yeah.
So I
or things I've learned as a parent through having it being his father or a parent.
Yeah. Or just so for example, I grew up absolutely dreading holidays because in my family, holidays were a big stress for the most part. I had to see everybody and everybody was on edge and so I was like, man, holidays, I would just dread it. And it seemed to be when everybody was at their worst, right? And then having kids though, I would say it's not just Evan, it's Dylan too. They kind of revealed to me that perspective is everything. And then we started our own traditions and doing our own things, and they kind of seeing the magic of the holiday through their eyes kind of reawakened me. And I started seeing that time of year as more of a gift and a blessing and an opportunity. And I will say that while both of them played a role in that, I think Evan, especially in these last few years, has insisted on you know, like at the older they've gotten, like when we travel, for example, for holidays, we've always kind of given them like, do you want to come? Do you not
Yeah.
want to come
Now
for the
that they're
travel?
old
Like,
enough, they can have their choice of.
yeah, like they are old enough to stay at home if they really don't want to go. And I feel like Evan's done a really good job of like, no, I'm going, I'm exploring, I'm doing the things, I'm being with my family.
Yeah.
Um, and his commitment to family has been like really, really inspiring to watch as well. Um, as a mom, like he does super sweet things for me. Like, just what was it, 2 weeks ago? I mentioned how I really had hoped to stop for a sugar cookie on the way home because I was like, oh, I just really want a sugar cookie. And then he was like, yeah, you know, like he was listening to me. And I went to bed and I woke up the next morning and he had gone out and gotten me not just one, like a 12-pack of sugar cookies.
That's all you can
Like
buy.
he just
They come
is,
in 12s.
well, but you know what I
But the
mean.
thought,
Like it's
it
the
wasn't
thought
just
of
like,
like he didn't.
it was a lot too.
Yeah, that's like it.
Monetarily.
Yeah, it was not even from like a cheap store. It was like $8.
Yeah.
So he just has this heart that
Or just giving,
he just gives. Yeah.
Pokemon cards to like the kids he works with or
Mm-hmm.
the neighbors.
Or like, so travel related, anytime we're in a country and we have their currency and we're like, oh man, we have this much left, what do we do? And the rest of the family will be like, oh, let's spend it on this. Let's go out for, let's go out for one more meal. Let's, you know, splurge on something. Let's go buy the shoes. And Evan will be like, what if we found somebody who needs it?
Yeah.
And just give it away. Like that's his heart. And it's been that way since he was a little boy. Mm-hmm. And so I think for me, like some lessons there, and like he's taught me a lot about generosity, about commitment. So
yeah, those are all things I noticed too.
Mm-hmm.
They're inspiring.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're like proud moments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, or just giving things to his friends or doing things for his friends.
Mm-hmm. Or us.
Yeah, like the other day, like on that same line, like he had a friend and him and his friends all got together just to go buy groceries for him.
Yeah, he had learned that there was a buddy at school who couldn't afford food and was
somehow
hungry.
they figured that out. And
I don't know how they figured it out.
And they didn't need, like, he just told us, like, I'm going to go to this, like, he didn't ask us for
anything.
He just, like, this is where I'm going. And I was like, oh, you took that initiative to go.
Yeah, like he and a group of buddies just, like, met up at the grocery store to buy like a week's worth of groceries for him and for his buddy and his buddy's dad. Like that's
amazing.
Yeah. His generosity is unparalleled. I will be interested to see, I guess, next steps. Like right now, he keeps telling people he's an education major, and I could see that because he does love working with kids a lot, and he's good with them. He's always been good with kids. So patient too. That's another lesson I could learn from him. I'm not as patient. But it'll be interesting, like thinking about that generosity piece and will he stick with education or will he, like he's also talked about other nonprofit kind of work. Like I feel like he's going to be our humanitarian in some way.
Yeah. Which, you know, isn't far off from like what we do or other family members with, you know, in the, like it's still within the, like, as a family we have a lot of involvement in whether it's discipleship in some way or education or just mentoring people. I think it probably comes by naturally, which is, you know, for me it's always like, oh, he's gonna be a teacher like his dad and his mom, but probably an elementary school teacher,
probably more like his dad.
So it always feels good.
So your turn. What kind of like lessons, what has he taught you as his parent? Like what are some things that you've observed that you're like, yeah, that taught me something?
I mean, like his whole, like, just like he's willing to do things and try things. Like with his acting. It's like we supported him, but then he kind of took it and went on his own journey with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, and that was inspirational for me to do my little side gig of what that world was like, and whether it was from the game show or being extras in movies and all those like things. It's just like, oh, this would have never come about if it wasn't for Evan. Really, like Evan, like, oh, you should try this. You'd be okay with this. Like,
yeah, he's the one that told you about Beast stuff.
Yeah, he's like the one that showed me the application and
encouraged you to apply.
So I think without him, none of that would have happened. None of that, like, even wanting to do more of it in the future with like you and just having a fun little time on set. I think all of that stems from him and his first love of it, and then
and his willingness. Like, I feel like to be an actor, it takes a level of courageousness anyway, because you're like, you have to commit to your part and be something like not you, and that can be uncomfortable, and it's kind of like, it's like playing pretend, right? But like, you have to really own it, and
or just being your authentic you. So that's
that
what
too. Yeah.
Sometimes they're looking for.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was this one night that I came home. I had a horrible, horrible day at work, and you were in conferences, and I turned to Evan, like, I sat down and I was like, I don't want to make dinner. I'm stressed. I've had this horrible day. Like, I wanted to just cry. And he said, well, if you could eat anything, what would it be? And I said, you know what? I'd crush some nachos right now. That's like one of my like guilty pleasure foods. And he looked right at me and he was like, I'll get my coat. And he went with me, and we like, it was like, let's go to the Coyotes is where we usually go and get the steak nachos. And yeah, like he took in, and we got there and he was like, I got this. Like, and he just like took me out to dinner. Like, he just, I can't say enough like positive, wonderful things, even in his not so shining moments. Like, I think about,
he was pretty stubborn when he was little.
He was very stubborn.
Strong-willed.
Yeah, he was very strong-willed as a child, but even as like a teenager, like just recently there was like the big conflict where he made a choice that was not the best choice, right? Which you do as teenagers. Like, that is it. But it's like, he does a great job of, like, I guess expressing, like, moving past that in a way that's very honoring of other people. It's not just like, well, let's forget about it. It's very like, let's talk it through, like heart to heart.
Yeah,
like
he's willing to have that conversation and learn from it and be authentic.
Yeah, he gives the best hugs too. Sorry, babe. You give really good hugs too.
It's okay. I mean, mine are just free. They're not good.
You have great hugs.
Okay.
I think maybe that's genetic from you. Yeah. But just, like, I think that I'm excited to see what's next. The scary part that we can talk about today is that what his graduation means for us is that we're
empty nest.
We are one step closer. He's going to be living with us till mid-August, so we have like 2 more months. 1 month here and 1 month in Korea.
Yeah, with Evan,
and then
we fly him home.
He literally turns 18 and flies home the next day.
Yeah, and then he's off.
Which is crazy.
And we just trust that our kids are, I mean, they are responsible. And
yeah. They both are. Like we've talked about. Like, they're totally not who we were. I mean, they are in some ways, but like in the good ways, I guess.
Yeah. Which as a parent feels good that they're doing better than we were.
For sure.
So.
Yeah. So,
But it'll be sad to. I mean, it'll be happy sad because we'll be
when you picture
young and single together.
When you picture that first day, and it's just us. What do you like? How do you feel? What goes through your brain? How do you what do you think is gonna like? What is the day gonna be like?
I mean, it'll be sad.
Yeah,
for sure. It'll be like
when we wake up.
It'll be sad to say goodbye to people here. It'll be sad to say goodbye to people in Colorado. It'll be sad to say goodbye to Dylan the day before we fly at a PDX, and it'll be sad to drop Evan off at Incheon and fly him home. I think it'll be sad, but I will have a lot of worry. Like, it's always the worry that probably a lot of parents have is like, did we do enough? Like, did we do enough? Did we teach him enough? Did we give him enough, like,
for me, it's
tools?
Fighting back the urge to do too much.
Yeah, I could see that.
As well. Like our kids need to have experiences where things get hard, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
But that is how we grow, and it's like, I don't want to rob them of that, you know? So that's for me, the struggle is like, how do you, if you've been through this, if you're an empty nester, I think that's going to be my biggest, hardest part is like not overstepping and like letting them experience what they need to experience and not robbing them of struggle.
I also think, I mean, we'll have all the emotions, but it'll be nice for us because we've never had just us. It'll be somewhat easier, I think, because, right now we're surrounded in a house that, either whether it was in Loveland or here, where we've nested for so long, in this space, there's the physical house has so many memories with both kids.
That's true.
And then, to sell our house and move on, our Korean apartment won't be all the reminders.
No. Yeah.
It'll be just a very...
like a clean slate, fresh start kind of thing.
Like good, bad, but...
yeah.
It won't be like
And the boys, too. They have their clean slate, fresh start. Yeah. As we all march into the next thing. Like, it's kind of like... I think somebody recently was like, you're empty nesters, but the nest is also empty because you're flying the coop.
That's right.
So, there is that. And I'm nervous.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be emotional. And I think today is going to be emotional. This weekend.
Right, Lisa?
But good emotion. Like, how blessed are we that we get to experience this?
Yeah, that's...
as parents.
Yeah, there's a lot of pride. A lot of joy.
Yeah. Not everybody gets that.
No.
So.
We did that.
Well.
We did it. We did a good job.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we did all right.
Yeah.
By the grace of God.
That's right. No, and that's another thing. I hope that he does have a heart for his faith too. Like,
yeah, for both of our boys, I hope that their faith perseveres and holds
grows,
strong.
And that's the people they surround themselves with are positive and yeah, because I know Evan he's always been like more of the, I don't know, like the light or the leader. I feel like in a lot of aspects,
sharing faith and
with some of his friends, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah,
just to see that continue.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, in honor of Evan, we will have our dog. In honor of Evan, congratulations to
the class of 26.
The class of 26.
Whether you're graduating high school, college, kindergarten, 5th grade, 8th grade.
But congratulations to Evan.
That's right. Mostly Evan, because he's
my baby, and I love you if you ever listen to this.
That's right. Proud of you, buddy.
Proud of you. Bye, guys.